These are just some of the things that you should talk with Republicans and independents about, and fallen away Democrats. If any questions arise, if they ask you any questions about me, about us, about my candidacy, I want you to tell me. I want you to call. I want you to email. I promise you that there are answers for every single question that any voter may ask you. And I look to you to let me know what those questions are so we can get them answered before November 2nd. I have spent my life speaking out for those who have had no voice. I have represented teachers and nurses and police officers and veterans and children. I have represented the victims of discrimination, of crime, and of domestic violence. As an assistant attorney general, I brought the first race discrimination case ever brought under the Iowa Civil Rights Act. And I thank you, and it was a wonderful case. I was not a very good lawyer, but I won anyway because it was one of those cases that you just couldn't lose no matter how bad you were. I fought public corruption, and I protected rape survivors. As United States Attorney, I locked up every single heroin dealer in the state of Iowa in one 24-hour period, and they put a contract out on my life. They weren't good at that because I'm still here. I took on white-collar criminals, and as an attorney for everyday people, I have helped seniors and their families against nursing homes. I've stood up to the most powerful forces in our nation. I have fought for justice for my clients again and again and again and again. And if I am fortunate enough to be your United States Senator, I will go to Washington and I will fight for justice for every single Iowan, every single day. And I will hold, during this campaign, I will hold Senator Grassley accountable for every single vote, for every single job lost, for every single Iowan harmed by the policies that he espouses. I will hold Senator Grassley accountable. We need to replace a career politician who thinks only of the next election with a challenger concerned with the next generation. So I say to Senator Grassley, let's go. Let's go. Let's get started. Let's talk to Iowans about the issues. Let's find out who represents the everyday people. Let Iowa hear, Senator Grassley, why you voted to give $700 billion of taxpayers' money to the people who drove our economy off the cliff with no strings attached. Why did you do that? Tell Iowans, please, why you voted 5 times for tax breaks for corporations to ship our jobs overseas. Senator Grassley, why did you do that? Why did you insist that Medicare Part D, a worthy bill to provide pharmaceuticals to seniors, but why did you insist that that bill had to contain a provision which forbids the federal government from negotiating prices with the drug companies? Why did you do such a thing? And Senator Grassley, why is it fair for you to vote for $36.5 billion in subsidies for big oil and vote no for unemployed Iowans? Why is that fair? Those unemployed Iowans lost their jobs because of your failed economic policies, and you owe them an explanation. And Senator Grassley, explain why you put the needs of your party and your big donors ahead of the needs of your constituents. Tell us why, Senator Grassley. Once again, Iowa Democratic activists, America is depending on us to put America back on track. Are you up for it? All right. Are you ready to work for change? Are you ready to fight for change? Iowa can do better. Iowa must do better. Iowa will do better. Count on me. I'm going to count on you. You bet. I'm going to go get him. This is Iowa. This is Iowa. This is our home. This is where friends harvest the crops of sick farmers. This is where strangers drive across the state to help sandbag when the rivers rise. This is where neighbors help neighbors. This is where we teach our children the promise of tomorrow. We are Iowa, and we intend that that promise will be kept. I have worked hard, I have been lucky, and I have lived the American dream. I want everybody to have that same opportunity. We will stand together. We will defend the American dream, and we will demand that the American dream be shared by all. And this time, we will prevail. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and on to November 2nd, and great victory for Iowa, for our children, for our future. Thank you. Thank you.